let's begin our journey with the first village. We're coming to a rundown town under a bright blue sky. Here we meet the bullies, con men, drug addicts. It's like that place in any city with brothels, gambling dens, bars, saloons, and fences, thieves and grifters. It's not a great place to hang out. It's ugly and does not feel safe. And though it feels familiar, you do feel uncomfortable. You're ready to leave, but where's the path? Weeks later, you're still wandering the streets and alleys looking for someone in charge. You notice the empty lots with broken glass, busted refrigerators, and toilets spewing fecal matter. The stench is overwhelming. Pigs, dogs, goats, and donkeys run wild. Eventually, you meet a man who calls himself Adam. With his tall stature, he seems to be able to survey the entire town. And taking his eyes away from watching over everything, he looks down at you with surprise, and then smiles. And putting his hand on your shoulder, he points to where the path out of town might be. He bends over to whisper to you, if you choose to travel through the stages of Maqams, here is some useful advice. Keep on the path as much as you are able. Don't compare yourself to others who may be on a similar path. This is not a competition. The path is overgrown in many places, and you may find what seems to be the path, but it often turns out to lead to somewhere else. Learn what you need to learn. It will help. Now, some places that you'll come to, these villages, are downright pleasant. Each enclave has something to show you, something to learn, and there's going to be something to trap you. The Creator loves you and wants you to be happy. It is similar to a video game. Each level has a boss that you must face and overcome to move on. You are welcome to stop there as long as you like, but if you want to continue, you have to meet the boss. But instead of this kind of boss getting stronger, fiercer, bigger, or stronger, these bosses become much more subtle. Well, all of this walking and searching is tiring, so you sit down on the broken bench at the dilapidated bus station. This spiritual journey is not what you thought it would be. Oh, you might as well quit now. You haven't gotten anywhere. And as you view this smelly, broken, dirty place, you realize the truth. And then a powerful wave of emotion crashes over you. This is where you grew up. This is your home. You are the boss. You. It is like waking up to a nightmare in progress. You are responsible for this. You ignored responsibility to take a stand and being honest with yourself and others. You are a cheat, a liar, and a grifter, like all these others here. Suddenly it becomes stifling and impossible to remain. This town is too small. It's closing in on you. You've got to get out. But if you want to leave, you have to find the right path to get out. And if you are the boss, how do you overcome yourself? Adam said the path is here somewhere. You slowly look around, and for the first time, notice all the different kinds of tracks And there's so many trails, all spreading out with pattern or direction. What does the right passageway look like? Oh, that's not easy. This is going to require trial and error. Some are clear and some are well-paved lanes, but those have turned out to be false. Over the next months, we follow each one, learning about the signs and markings, and all are dead ends. After a year of learning about the false paths, we accidentally trip over a root and discover a clue. This could be it. We see that this one is dusty, unused, and unpaved. This might actually be the right one. We look ahead to see a sparkling reddish fog. We return to give our thanks to Adam, and we leave behind our old home, friends, and family. Both relief and bittersweet. We grab a backpack and begin to tread this odd, winding gravel road. Salaam Alaykum, murids, seekers, curious, and interested listeners. We appreciate you and are happy to share our Sufi message. Your donation will help support our Sufi Center in Sydney, where we do zikr, sohbet, spiritual counseling, and healing services. We believe the message should be free, but it costs equipment, rental, services, software, and hardware to get this to you. So thank you for choosing our podcast among all the millions available. If you go to our website, AnsariSufiOrder.org, you will be able to donate through PayPal whatever you think this information is worth to you. Blessings and love, the Australian Ansari Sufi Order.